Yamcha as a human, he was able to move in 300 times normal gravity. Yeah. You said something about useless anime characters?
Yes.
What you got? What was that list again?
It was Sakura from Naruto, Kiba from Naruto, who else? Lucy from Fairy Tail, Chad from Bleach, Rukia from Bleach, Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z. I think that was everyone that I saw on that particular list. It was posted on Facebook.
I feel like Yamcha was a victim of bad writing.
You sure about that?
I feel like, but then again, he definitely got hold out. I because he was sort of kind of a badass in Dragon Ball, right? You know, he was a. What's that face? Oh, that face you're making. That's that face you're making. I mean, look, he had a weakness towards women. Like he had that.
But you're talking about Dragon Ball. Goku was like 5.
Goku was 5, but he was a Saiyan. He's a full-blooded Saiyan. And 5. What was Vegeta doing at 5?
Probably conquering planets.
Yeah, blowing up aliens and shit.
But Yamcha's so useless.
To say Goku beat him, I mean Goku's a Saiyan, so I mean, you know, you got.
It doesn't matter. Even if I promise you that if Goku was a regular human, he still would have mollywhopped Yamcha.
You know what? That's actually true because Tien gave Goku a run. Actually, didn't Tien beat Goku in the tournament at one point? He did something. He did give Goku a run. He gave Goku a run. He gave Goku a run. General Tao gave Goku a run. Basically, the martial artist that was on Earth gave him a run. So yeah, that's no excuse. You're right. But I feel like the crowning moment for this man.
Wait. I just opened up. Aside from that list, I just opened up a link to Ranker. Why is Yamcha number 1? Has been ranked number 1. How many people are on this list? Yo, there's 43 people on this list, and he is ranked number 1.
Wait, this man is number 1 over Chaozu. But as you know what, Chaozu went out like a G. That man went out like a G. I can't even front about that.
They ranked him higher than Hawk from 7 Deadly Sins. The pig. The demon pig. As a matter of fact, Hawk is ranked number 41 and Yamcha is number 1.
Yo, hold on. Time out. Listen.
Oh dang, this list.
That list is visceral. That's what that is. That is a visceral list.
Do you want me to read you? So they have Yamcha number 1, Yajirobe is number 2.
I can't say he's useless.
Excalibur from Soul Eater is number 3. Wow. Funny story, the voice actor, so Excalibur and I think it's Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen have the same voice actor.
Get out of town. Wow.
Mr. Satan is ranked number 4. How is he number 4? Mr. Satan should be number 1, to be honest. Like, I would rank him.
Ashley, he shouldn't, because if it wasn't for Mr. Satan, Goku would not have the power on his spirit ball to take out Boo. Remember, Vegeta asked the people, I think it was 2 other people that asked, and then finally Mr. Satan just came in and just said, "Hey, you guys are idiots!" Like da. And it was like, "Is that Hercule?" And he was like, "Yeah, give me this power so I can defeat Majin Buu." And then everybody lift their hands up, and it's like, I can't call my boy useless. I can't call Mr. Satan useless.
Why is Magikarp ranked number 9?
Man, this list is visceral, man.
Oh my my gosh. And then Kon from Bleach is number 10. Let's see, who else do we have on here? Miyoga from Inuyasha is number 16. Relina, I don't know how to say her last name. Darlian from Gundam Wing is number 17.
Tomorrow, Relina. Oh, that was her. That was her. That was her fake name, but her last name was Ashley Peachmouth.
Yeah, her civilian name.
It was used. Wow.
Sakura is ranked number 19, which she should not be on this list. Sakura definitely is a victim of, I don't want to say bad writing. He just was not familiar with writing female characters. However, I believe that he made up for that more with Shippuden and her role and how her character grew.
Indeed.
And then even more so with Boruto. Plus, Sakura is the reason that Naruto is still alive and was even able to become Hokage.
Tuning exams, like when Sasuke was knocked out and Naruto was knocked out, she was sitting there defending them. Like the other three ninja, or the rival ninja showed up, the sound ninja, showed up, and all she had was a kunai and a smile. That's all she had. Like no jutsu, no nothing. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna ride for mine, and I'm gonna take this L for them. And she held down the fort until other ninjas showed up. So, but if she wasn't there at that point in time, they gone. That's a wrap. So Yamcha, I feel like it was a missed opportunity because there's a manga. It's like I died and reincarnated into Yamcha, whatever, and he's Yamcha and he know about the Saiyans, so he went in the time chamber. He trained and he beat Vegeta and Nappa single-handedly. Blah 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 blah. So, okay, Goku dies. Krillin shows up and say, "Hey y'all, Saiyans are coming. We need to train. Yajirobe, pack your shit. Chaozu Tien, come on, let's ride. Yamcha, get in baseball." Now here's the thing that pissed me off about Yamcha. Yamcha was chilling in the dugout, and he got word that the fight, Saiyans are coming. This cat was ready to roll. This cat was ready to fight. There was a fight on the baseball field. And he literally pranced over there in the baseball field and whooped everybody's ass. He like, oh shit, a fight? I can get in this shit? He goes up there and trains. And you get blown up by a little green man?
Wait. Remember when he was like, I'm gonna train like Goku and Vegeta. Let me go in this gravity chamber.
And sit your ass down.
And he hit that button, and whoever was in the chamber before didn't turn it back down. So it was like 300 times less gravity. And he was like, oh my god.
But hold up now. Hold up. When Goku trained at 100 times normal gravity, he couldn't move. Hardly. And I think there was an episode where the shit went through like a gravity well and it just kept altering the gravity and it just kept going up to 100 and Goku couldn't move. Vegeta trains under 300 times normal gravity because he was like, anything Goku do, I can do better. Yep. Now, Yamcha as a human, he was able to move in 300 times normal gravity. That was your out right there. You could have trained this man. You could have done something with this dude right there. Right then and there. This man.
He consistently got folded from DBZ. And I haven't watched Super, but I have a feeling that, wasn't there a part in Super where like Vegeta was like assembling, like thinking of who he could put on the team or whatever. And so Yamcha was like, well, what about me? And Vegeta was like,
so they got Frieza. They went to hell and got Frieza ass.
I would have went to hell to get Frieza over Yamcha. I'm sorry.
Emotional, damn it.
The tree. It's like, yo, if you fight with us.
Because at the end of the day, Frieza's still gonna come through.
Yeah. Frieza gonna preserve himself. Like that's just.
He's gonna call you a monkey while he comes through.
Oh, easily. Easily. He gonna call you that all day long. Hey Vegeta, how are you doing? Man, fuck you. that is Vegeta all day. Like, he gonna look at Goku. He look at Goku like, yo, fam, this is your plan? Like, you an idiot.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yep.
Like, you saw the look on Vegeta's face when you'll see it. But okay, this ain't really a spoiler. Obviously, you know Yamcha ain't part of that team.
Right.
So Yamcha was packing this shit. He was packing this stuff. He had a suitcase. Oh, he had his gi on and everything. And it took off. I'm like,
they didn't even let him get on the ship. They were like,
yo, listen, like, Toriyama gotta know that we make a joke out of Yamcha every single time. Every chance we get, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna just make him a laughing stock, right? So he did shine a little bit in Super because, you know, he's a baseball player. Like, he's like one of the best. But
Orange Phoenix Magazine is your one-stop shop for all things manga, anime, comics, video games, pro wrestling, cosplay, and more. We even have Sudoku puzzles and word finds in as well. For only $7.99, you can get your own digital copy of Orange Phoenix Magazine, whether it's the current issue or past issues. Also, if you want to save a little bit of change, you can join our Patreon for only $5 a month, and you are guaranteed a monthly issue of Orange Phoenix Magazine. Who knows? You may be featured in the magazine one day. Also, on the same website, you can click on our apparel section and check out our gear through TeePublic. Whether it's hoodies, mugs, t-shirts, or pillows, we got it, and we often have a 35% off sale as well to save you guys money. Click on the links below and to get that party started today.
I think I read somewhere a long time ago, Krillin is the strongest human on Earth. I don't think Krillin knows that, but he is. I think before Android 18, Chi-Chi was the strongest woman on Earth. But but yeah, so okay, got blown up by a little green man, got resurrected. No. Before that, the Ginyu Force shows up on King Kai's planet. Got his shine there with the other Z fighters. They beat the Ginyu Force's ass, sent him back to hell. Cool. All right. Cool. Get brought back. Android Saga. Looking around for these androids. I can't sense them. Oh, shit. I see them. Hey, guys. Hand to the throat. Hand through the chest. I like this. This man about to die again. this man about to go again. But before that, Bulma, I don't mean to pry nothing like that, but what's the deal with the baby? Like, and Gohan, I bet it's your kid. It's not my kid. Ask her who the father really is. And he walks off. L number 2. Right there. It was like, it was like, oh, who would have thought? You know, Bulma and Vegeta.
I have a confession, but Android 17 was like my favorite DBZ character next to Vegeta for a really long time.
I could dig it.
There was this whole debate about like them trying to figure out, they were like, how did Android 18 have a child with Krillin? If she's an
part
android.
human.
And it was like, yeah, people were like, well, they were originally human to begin with. They were just enhanced by Dr. Gero.
Yeah.
And then apparently, did Krillin make the wish? Like, he wanted to wish them back or wish them to be human, but Shenron couldn't do it. Like, he said it was beyond their power. I'm like, so you can bring people back from the dead, but you can't turn them back?
Yeah.
You must be some kind of a dumbass.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
And
so he wished those bombs to be removed. Yeah. But they were also saying, somebody was also saying that even though they had the bombs removed and technically they're human, well, did they die and they wished them back to life? I forgot. But essentially they still retain all of the powers that they had when they were androids, and that they were built, like, their power scaling is that of like a Super Saiyan level 1 in comparison to standard human power levels. I'm like,
you know what? I can't defend Yamcha, man. He's actually number one. Chaozu is more useful. I mean, listen, the man took an L for his homie. He's like, listen, I'm trying to save everybody. I'm gonna blow myself up. Just wish me back. I'm out. In that list, did you say Chad was useless too?
on the original one, yes, but they X'd him out, so people voted against him being useless.
Yeah, there's no way he's useless. I mean, he defeated some. I mean, he went one-on-one with a captain. Now, mind you, he took the L, but and like Rukia, like how in the hell she's useless, man? Did people not see the most recent Bleach episode with her using her Bankai? Rukia, like, she's not useless. Case closed. Like, it's nah. Rukia is not useless. I mean, she took some L's along the way, but I mean, a lot of people call Renji the Yamcha the.
Well, what about Kiba?
I like Kiba in the video game. I like Kiba in the video game.
Because that's the thing, is like the difference between Naruto and Boruto is that we didn't get a ton of like backstory on the kids that Naruto grew up with until we got maybe to Shippuden and a little later, and then we get additional glimpses in Boruto, whereas when Boruto started, they give you a backstory on a lot of the characters that he's going through the Ninja Academy with.
Yeah.
So you have a more accurate idea of what everybody's abilities, like where everybody kind of falls on the ability scale in comparison to their classmates.
Yeah. I can think of a ninja that's more useless than Kiba.
More useless than Kiba. And then
10.
She's on this list too.
I'm
looking right at her. She's on this list too. Yep.
Listen.
But she too.
Never forget the body. Oh.
Tamari folded her. She was so disrespectful. Tamari just standing there with her fan, 10 folded over. I was like,
she did a JoJo pose.
Picture of that.
She did a JoJo pose. That's what she did. She did a JoJo pose, and it just rolled the credits. It's it. I think 10 is a victim of that writing too, because I feel like with the ninjutsu that she had, that she could be very useful in battle, because she could just make weapons out of anything. I like,
yeah, like her ability was probably akin to what's her face from My Hero, the one I can't remember her name, but she can basically fabricate anything that she thinks of, as long as she knows like the composition or whatever.
Oh, kind of like Urza on Fairy Tail. Yeah, like I think she could have been something. My favorite parts is when, you know, Natsu and what's the person's name he always gets into it with? Gray, yeah, always get into it. And then Urza looks back and it's just kind of like doing this number right here, like they got their arms around each other.
They're like, we don't want her smoke.
That is hilarious, man. But yeah, Chad's not useless. Rukia is not useless. Sakura is definitely not useless. Kiba, it's kind of hard to defend. It's kind of.
I mean, I don't really remember him doing like a ton. He's more useful than 10 is. We could say that for sure.
Yeah. I grab Kiba before I grab 10.
What else is on here? They have Tuxedo Mask on here.
No, let me tell you something. This man here throws a rose. You can do it, Sailor Scouts. Huzzah! I'm gone. He just hops out the Tell me I'm lying.
No, you're not. Why do they have Usopp on here? They have Gohan on here too. They have Usopp 42, Gohan 43.
No. I make this joke all the time, man, about Tuxedo Mask. I'm like, and I've seen only a few episodes of Sailor Moon. I was like, do this man ever do anything other than just give encouraging words and hops out the window?
Nope.
Like, it's okay, Sailor Scouts, you can do it. And then he's out of there. He's gone. Kabuki dust. You say Usopp is on that list?
Yep.
For what? Usopp, man.
Usopp and Gohan. Excuse me. Didn't Gohan beat Cell?
He did.
By himself as a kid?
Not by himself.
Well,
not by himself.
He gave Cell a real hard time.
Yeah, he beat the piss out of Cell. Even after Goku gave him a Senzu being the terrible father, man. Vegeta's like, Piccolo. I feel like they should have gave the voice actors liberties with Piccolo's voice, just to have him say whatever we was thinking looking at the TV. Use cuss words, use everything under the sun, because like, bro, you are an idiot. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill your son? What is wrong with you?
I just appreciate, because all the clips that I've seen of Dragon Ball Super, I just appreciate how Piccolo is still the caretaker of all these kids.
Yes.
He was giving Goku, and Chi-Chi was like, and she likes this, and don't give her this. And then he was like, as a matter of fact, let me just go. I forgot to tell you this. I was like, that's your child.
Exactly. He walks away and comes back. You're like, you know what? Never mind. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Kiba, we can say Kiba's useless. Yamcha. Yeah. He's definitely number one.
Well, Lucy was on the list too.
I don't see how Lucy is useless. In the beginning,
one of the most OP characters on there. Like, I don't think that we really got to see the full extent of what her power could be. Like, she, towards the end of the anime, she was pretty awesome.
Yeah. It was character building. It was character building. Because in the beginning, she was doing what she was doing. Like, she wasn't taking L's like Yamcha or nothing like that. Like, she wasn't doing any of that.
She had the whole of the Zodiac King, whatever his name is, like the Emperor or whatever, who ruled over everything, every key from the Zodiac, like astral, whatever, was on her. Like, that was her Ace Boon Kun.
Yeah.
You're telling me she's useless when she could just open the door and be like, hey, could you help me? Like, no, she's not useless at all.
Nah,
not at all.
Who was it that she always calls to cut her hair? Was it Cancer?
Yes.
Cancer had to trim her hair up. He's like, all right, I'm good. I'm out.
Wasn't Cancer? No, it wasn't Cancer. Who was Aquarius?
Aquarius hated Lucy.
No, Aquarius didn't hate her. Aquarius loved Lucy. She just gave her a hard time all the time just because that's just her character. But she loved it. Like, Aquarius was like essentially a babysitter to Lucy when she was a little kid. So like, she's known her since she was a baby. But she just gave Lucy a hard time just to give her a hard time. But she loved Lucy. But what was funny was every time Lucy would call on her, and Aquarius would be like, why are you calling me? I'm trying to go on a date with my boyfriend. And
she always had that vein pop out in her corner of her face. It was like, what do you want?
She would get so whenever she would get so angry. I remember the fight when Lucy was fighting Juvia, when Juvia was like still a bad guy, and she pulled out Aquarius, and Aquarius was like, it just swept everybody.
Wasn't there a time that she called Aquarius and she got so annoyed that she just left? Yeah, like she didn't even help at all. It's like, she's like, all right, I'm going back. Whatever. I'm mad. The power of friendship is strong in Fairy Tail. Like, that's how I knew about the power of friendship. Like, listen, there's a lot of ass pulls in Fairy Tail, but Fairy Tail is actually, it's pretty good, man. I really see. Nah, she's not useless at all. I think the most useless person on that list is, unfortunately, is Yamcha.
Sorry, that man has. I'm gonna hand you this L. I'm gonna hand you another L. Just put it on the shelf of all the L's that you have.
This man has no woman. Don't know how to fight. Look, Chaozu knew when to retire. Well, actually, Tien retired Chaozu. Like, hey, where's Chaozu? Like, I don't think it was too much for the little guy, so I told him to stay back. Like, you're like, all right, cool, bet. I ain't trying to die again. All right.
Chaosu was basically a bomb. Like,
yeah,
it was a one-use bomb.
And what's funny about it is Kami actually says something about Chaosu being like has superior energy use, like manipulation of energy, like he can manipulate energy really well. And I think it's those side characters were victims of writing too, because Akira Toriyama forgot about Launch. You remember Launch when it was clearly forgot about it. That was supposed to be Tien's love interest and everything else. Gone off the face of the map. And I think he forgot about Chaosu and everybody else in between. Like, you don't you see him, but you don't see him like fighting or whatever like that. So whatever. So for our useless characters, we're gonna have to say
Yamcha.
Yamcha. Sorry, Yamcha.